Welcome to VGK Today, presented by Circa Sports, where we take you behind the scenes with the defending Stanley Cup champion, Vegas Golden Knights. I'm Justin Russo with the Golden Knights on Saturday, February 24th, as the VGK begin a 5-game road trip tonight in Ottawa against the Senators. As Vegas prepares for tonight's game, it's no secret they're doing so without some key names in the lineup, with the latest setback coming to Captain Mark Stone, who is out week to week for the VGK. As some exit the lineup, others get an opportunity to step in and show Bruce Cassidy and the coaching staff what they're made of. You never know when opportunity will knock, so you have to be ready to seize the moment when the time comes. There's perhaps no greater example of that than Golden Knights forward Mason Morelli. After winning a Calder Cup last season in the AHL with the Hershey Bears, Mason made his way to Vegas and has been working hard with the Henderson Silver Knights this season, awaiting a chance to make an impact for the VGK. When called up for his first NHL game on Monday against the San Jose Sharks, Mason did not disappoint.
Knights win the draw. Martinez to the right, Pietrangelo to the middle. Morelli scores! Quick stick for Mason Morelli. A goal in his NHL debut. The Knights take a 3-0 lead. Mason Morelli, a power play goal. Morelli, who has spent 239 games in the AHL, 16 games in the ECHL, and his first NHL game, the 28-year-old from Minot, North Dakota, scores a goal to give the Knights a 3-goal edge. What a celebration. Martinez returns it down low. Colasar dropped it off in the corner for Morelli. Lefty shooter hands it off to Martinez. Center score! Colasar from Martinez and Morelli. 4-0 Vegas with 1:16 to go in the second period. What a setup by the Knights' fourth line. They went to work on the forecheck, then they went to work with possession deep in the zone. Morelli to Martinez, changing positions on the left wing. Martinez down the left wing side, put it to the crease. Colasar finishes. It's his 5th goal of the season, and it's a multi-point performance for Morelli.
A day and a game that Mason will never forget, as he notched his first NHL goal and first NHL assist to help Vegas to victory in San Jose. After the break, Dave Goucher catches up with Mason to discuss his wild week and how he got to this moment with the Golden Knights.
Jack Daniels has always made whiskey, and if they have it their way, they always will. But there's one thing Jack can't make more of: moments. Those are on us to create. You see, hockey fans, we only get one shot at this thing called life. So let's make sure we're making the most of every moment, whether it's showing up for our team or sipping a glass of Jack while cheering at the radio. Don't let a single moment go to waste. Make it count. Jack Daniels.
Tennessee whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume. Jack Daniel Distillery, Lynchburg, Tennessee. Jack Daniels and Old No. 7 are registered trademarks. Copyright 2022 Jack Daniels. All rights reserved.
Hello, I am Kerry Buboltz, President and CEO for your Vegas Golden Knights. I am a proud board member of the Nevada Donor Network Foundation. With over 600 Nevadans waiting for a life-saving organ transplant, we can all do our part to bring hope to those waiting. I am partnering with Nevada Donor Network to raise awareness about registering to be a hero. I am a registered organ, eye, and tissue donor and proud Nevadan. Are you? Join us at wearenevadans.org.
Mason, I want to present this to you. This is the actual game sheets from your NHL debut. They're all yours. They're yours to keep.
Wow, thank you very much.
So,
this is awesome.
Alex Pietrangelo said recently he played his 1,000th game that he had his game sheet. What will you do with this? Would you frame it? Would you put it in a place of prominence? What's the plan?
I suppose I'll frame it and hang it up back home. This is pretty cool, so thank you very much.
No, it's a pleasure. Somebody gave it to me to give to you, so I'm just the middleman. But so it's been a few days. Have things calmed down for you, or is it still feel like things are going a mile a minute? Where do you sit right now?
It's quieted down a little bit. It was a bit hectic there for a few days, but just all good things, right? It was pretty cool to see all the support from people, and back home and friends, family. Loved ones, close ones, it was just awesome, the support that I got, and everyone was reaching out. It was, like I said, it was a bit of a whirlwind, but in the best way, right? It was something that, just a moment that I wanted to forget. I tried to, cool down a little bit and get a little rest and take it easy, but very fun.
Alex Petrangelo just chimed in. Nice game sheet. So there you go.
Yeah,
he
right,
knows
as
what
you mentioned
he
that.
knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
So you spent some time in the AHL. You won a Calder Cup with Hershey last year. I want to, first off, to win a championship is one thing. To win it on the road in a 7th game in overtime must have been something altogether different. How do you wrap your mind around how you guys were able to do that?
Yeah, it was just crazy in a word, I guess. It was very cool. I mean, it was right. Game 7 OT is pretty rare, and on the road we were able to come through and win that game. It was so special, and we had such an awesome group there, and some really good memories with those guys. And every once in a while, people will say, "How that must have been just crazy. How nuts was it?" And I was like, "Well, it's kind of hard to put into words how crazy it was, but that was also a very cool experience, and it was something that I won't ever forget, and lifelong memories. And it was just a special year altogether. We had like I said, a great group, and led by a great group of coaches. So it was awesome.
Fans here in Vegas know what a Stanley Cup parade looks like. Obviously, they had a huge one back in June. What's a Calder Cup celebration in Hershey look like?
Well, it's a little different, as you can imagine, right? Hershey's a pretty, small, lower key, quieter town than the high flying Vegas, but it was very, very cool. We actually had our parade at the rink, and because like I said, Hershey isn't huge, so there's not that many like big streets there. So we just kind of packed the Giant Center is what it's called in Hershey, and all the fans came out, and we had a little parade homecoming there for us. But very, very cool, very special, and it's an awesome hockey town. They get really good support there, and that was really, really cool.
Spend time in Hershey, obviously, also some time in the East Coast League. Did you start to give any thought to, was the NHL, being an NHL player, still part of the dream for you, or did you try not to get too preoccupied as the years kind of went on?
Yeah, it was obviously, still a dream. It's I think most kids' dreams to play in the NHL, and like I've said, it's a roller coaster, right? There's ups and downs, and in the low parts, you just try to stay positive with yourself and keep working hard, and try to just be a good person. I guess I was just that's kind of just what I did. Just tried to work hard and keep my nose down and keep my nose clean, and just try to stay to the grind, stick to it, and hopefully good things were going to happen. And I was fortunate and lucky enough that good things had followed or were following, and very very cool. And I owe a lot of credit to a lot of people. So.
Who's at the top of that list?
Well, my family first and foremost. My family, and a lot of really close loved ones. Back home in Minot, and have had some awesome coaches over the years. I learned a lot of good things from some coaches. A lot of good role models. Just very special, and it's kind of hard to put moments like that into words.
So I've heard it's by some players said that they don't really talk the game with their dad. Like I heard Petrangelo say recently, like a bunch of years ago, he had to say to his dad, I can't talk hockey with you. We'll talk about anything else, but it's tough to break down the game with you. Where do you sit with your dad when it comes to that?
I talk shop with my dad quite a bit. We'll chat about hockey, lots. He played at a high level, so he knows. And then I have a younger brother who plays, so we kind of chat about that too. There's definitely a lot of hockey talk in the Morelli household, but it's good. I know it comes from a good place, right? Because he played at a pretty high level, and at the University of North Dakota. We kind of shoot the breeze quite a bit about hockey and whatnot.
So your dad, we know your hockey lineage in the family. Your dad goes to North Dakota. Your grandfather has a huge goal to win the national championship. How do you therefore go to Nebraska, Omaha?
Yeah, I get that question quite a bit.
What happened?
Yeah, I get a lot of grief over that one. I don't. I guess I don't have one word for you to put an answer on that. I think it was just. Dean Blaze was the coach at UNO, and he's one of the great coaches I've had over the years, and it just kind of seemed to be the right fit. UND, it was nothing against them. I got no hard feelings. It just kind of seemed like the right fit for me at UNO with Dean Blaze, coaching there. And at the time, my grandpa was still alive, and he knew Dean Blaze real well, from the UND days, and kind of told me just said he really thought that I would like Blazer and his values and how he is as a coach, and and that obviously had a lot of weight behind it, right? Coming from my grandpa. So I just trusted him, and eventually decided to go there, and like I said, just felt like the right fit. And looking back, I'm very thankful that I did, and I'm glad I did. I had some awesome experiences there, and met some really good people, really good coaches, and just some lifelong friends. So Omaha was an awesome stop for me.
A couple of quick ones for you to end it here. You mentioned your brother plays. Be an analyst for a second. Break down your brother's game for me.
Well, my brother reminds me a lot of myself when I was around his age. Just kind of played simple and liked to shoot the puck. He's always working on his shot. Tries to make that better, and he just loves it. He loves the game, which I'm really happy to see, because I hope he has a chance to move on and play juniors and hopefully get a chance in college, because I know how much he loves the game and wants to get better and have a chance like that. So I guess to sum him up, he works hard and he's a good leader. He's a really good person. He's got good skill. He probably has better skill than I do, and shoots the puck well, and just a good guy in general. But yeah, I'm rooting for him. They have a big tilt this weekend back in Fargo, North Dakota for state. So shout out to the Mina High Magicians, and all the best of luck to those guys.
So he's how old?
17.
17. So you've obviously got a few years on him. Do you guys talk shop a lot?
We do, yeah, we do. He bounces a lot of ideas off of me, and I do the same to him too. Like he gets it. He's 17. He's an adult pretty much. He knows the game, and it's always fun talking with him because he just loves it. Like I said, he loves it and wants to get better. And I hope the Magicians have a great showing in Fargo this weekend, and best of luck to those guys and the coaches.
Finally, who's had the biggest impact on you here? Who's kind of taken you in the most, do you think, in this group?
Well, everyone's been real nice. It hasn't. I can't single out one guy more than the other, because everyone's been so welcoming and nice, and I really appreciate that. Coming here is my first year with the organization, so I don't know a ton of these guys super well. But they've just been very welcoming and helpful, and I've probably been asking a million questions just because I'm not sure on some things. But I guess I will give a shout out to Hilly and Kotz and Hutter, because they took me out and for dinner in San Jose, and it was good. It was nice to kind of get away from the rink and get to know them a little better. So, but yeah, just awesome. Everyone's been so nice.
Mason, thanks for this. Continued good luck to you. Appreciate it.
Yep, thank you. Thanks for having me.
We'll wrap things up on VGK Today after these messages.
Listen up! Your share at winning over $500,000 in free fuel and products is just a tap away with the Terrible Social House app.
Yes!
With a qualifying purchase at the pump or in-store, you can shop, spin, and win directly on your phone. Win free products that you can redeem instantly in-store, or, if you're feeling lucky, you could land on free fuel towards your next fill-up. Shop, spin, and win. Download and play today. Terribles. Deliberately different since 1959. Go to terribles.com for more details.
Vegas! On behalf of Knock the Injury Law, Golden Pipes, Carnell Johnson.
If you've been hurt, Knock the is the word. Call 702-INJURED.
For Han Nakvi with Nakvi Injury Law. Imagine you've been injured in an accident. Now, do you want an assembly line law firm that treats you like a number and settles early for easy money? Hell no. Call me now for a free consultation at 702-INJURED.
Well, it's hard not to root for Mason and be happy for his success with the Golden Knights, and I can tell you from working with him with the Silver Knights that he is every bit as genuine as he comes across, and I couldn't be happier for the success that he's currently having at the NHL level. Mason and the VGK hit the ice tonight north of the border in Ottawa and face the Senators with puck drop set for 4 p.m. Pacific time. Catch the game on Script Sports with Dave and Shane Knighty, or tune in to the radio broadcast with Dan Duva and Gary Lawless on Fox Sports Las Vegas. As a reminder for our listeners, when the Golden Knights win, you win as well. Enjoy 31% off menu-priced pizzas at Pizza Hut the day after each win using code VGKWINS on pizzahut.com. I also want to let you know that limited VIP tickets remain for one of the most amazing nights of the year, the VGK Foundation Gala. This is a unique chance to mingle with the entire Golden Knights team in a special setting at Intrigue at the Wynn. It's coming up on Sunday, March 10th, so get your tickets today at vegasgoldenknights.com and don't miss what is sure to be a Golden Knight. Thanks as always for tuning in to VGK Today. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe on your preferred podcast platform, as we'll be back each week throughout the regular season with new episodes. Stay tuned next week as Ashley Weiss joins our program. Justin Russo signing off for VGK Today, presented by Circa Sports.